Alright. Here we are. For a streaming session on the new supply and die or die on 4.0.2 StarCitizen X-Wings X speaking, and I hope you all hear me loud and clear. And it sounds that is actually happening. So what we're going to do here, we're doing solo moling, and this we are looking into filling up those resources in Pyro as the Frontiers faction Fox do not do cool stuff. Let's put it the simple way it is. Of course, a whole level of information around this, what you can get, and what you can do, and why or why not. I'm not going into that because I'm curious how to get the corundum and the copper in Pyro. Are of course not as difficult to do as in others, as we have super easy material together. And of course I prepared a little something, and let's look into it, because we have here a Terranite Corundum block. My loadout currently is a Surge, a Rigger, and a Focus on this one. A Bat, I'm gonna change that. I'm assuming I'm gonna switch away from the Focus, and as you see, I already used up the Surge. I'm going to replace this afterwards. Of course, I have two more lasers here. I currently run with a impact 2.5 stat 2 on the other two turrets. Some people say it's better to go for the arbor than for the half stat. I'm not convinced yet. I'm still figuring that out. What's going to be best when it comes to that? When it comes to the smaller stuff. And there we go. And this crack's gonna be ours in a sec. Clack. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some Terranite here as well, so we make some money on the side, which is always good. As Terranite is one of those materials that did not have too much of a hit. We had a big hit on Baxalite, which is almost oh, is there a subcrack needed? Nah, come on. Do we need to subcrack that too? Yeah, it looks like. Alright. So let's then going for subcracks. It's to assume that the is way too strong. Of course, the subcracking, you technically go into another turret with the smaller thing on it. Sometimes you're just too lazy to do it. And we're still gonna do it the pirate way. Of course, we're not pirates. We're on this side of the law. But you see, it's possible to do. And there we go. Here we have quite a small window when it comes to that. And as yes, I have always an eye onto the chat in case people writing on something, but at the same time I need quite some attention here while doing that, especially if I'm not willing to get out of the chair of this turret. Oops. that's always then takes a little bit more. Yeah, I need to go there. I need to do that, otherwise I just blast the whole thing away, and that's definitely not what we want to do. Okay, let's move over, go for the subcracks on the side. I hope I don't need to move the ship for doing that. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's actually going to be better than in the end. Always when you do mining, make sure to check your water levels. Otherwise, gonna get dry. Okay, let's put that stuff in here. Don't forget your helmet as we go out to the outer turrets. They are both without atmosphere. And this obviously has an impact if you do it without the helmet on. So let's see. Oh, did I pick the right turret? This is the impact to, well, technically I wanted the offset that is in the other one. Where are we? Okay. Yeah, with the impact it's doable. Yeah, still a bit strong, but definitely not as strong as the Helix 2. Uppsala. All right. Does this need a crack too, or can we start absorbing here? What do we get? Yeah, of course we get the Ternite too, even if we are after the Corrundum right now. But some current Ternite for free is okay. And in the end, the Corrundum is the goal, because the mission that we are after in the very end is the Corrundum copper mission, which is actually harder to get in Pyro as I thought, because I checked out the old mining sheets and it says they are it's on Monox where all the copper is, and I flew around at least over an hour, 1.5 hours, prospecting that place, and I didn't got any, and I mean any, copper at all, which was quite a surprise, as this seems to be a tier 1 material that lies around pretty much everywhere. Doesn't, of course, if you want to do this whole thing over in Stanton, you can do that. Corrundum copper, best place to go for both of them at the same time is actually Utah. You have quite a high percentages of both of them in Utah. You have over 30%, which is a nice grab for the two-in-one. So what do we have here? No, this is another crack. On Monox, I find good amounts of gold and Quantinium, actually. That was quite a surprise, the amount of Quantiniums I found throughout my hunt. It was pretty amazing. Big rocks definitely needs a crew of 3 and not a solo mining to get them, because these were like 50 to 100k rocks that were lying around there that are definitely good doable. I currently don't hit still learning how to hit rocks above 40k, especially with these high-end materials. This is a lot of inert. We don't really want that. This one needs another crack. Yeah. Those here, they should be good. Okay. It's so different to actually hunt for low tier materials and actually not trying to avoid them, but actually get them. This is the difference. This one here, 82. Subcracking. Yeah, I think with this supply and die and with all the resources that we have, so it's not only how the hauling, we see that the mining is on the way there. The mining ships that are road mapped, it's supposed to come in soonish, sooner, who knows when. I'm not even starting speculating about this. But we see that this gets more attention and focus anymore as the mining got a little bit left on the side for the reason that all this meshing had to come into place. A lot of other things had to come into place, all the performance stuff that needed to come up, and they did a really good job. So sorry for the in bringing those stuff together. We have with 4.2 quite a nice build to place. The loading screens are so much lower. Getting into the game got faster. So many quality of life improvements by that and through that. Of course, still an alpha, still things that are not done yet, but it got a lot better. So we see that like with the mashing working a lot better, a lot of other things could start to be focused on that. Yeah, with one rock we fill almost the whole of the mole. At first it was quite a good rock, a good mass that we had for the beginning, and yeah, being able to suck up all those tier 1 materials makes life easier, does it? So okay, we have already 90 SCU. So there's some continuum in this one, but that's a 56k rock, and my search is down. That's a 24k, but I'm in the impact right now. With focus rigor on this one. Well, let's have a try. I mean, I still can switch to the other laser, but no, we're not going to do it with that loadout on the impact. With the helix, yes, for sure, that's possible. Yeah, so let's try with the helix. Even if the surge is gone, there's a new button here, and there's a goal. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna look into that later. Not that much curious about this technical stuff. Who let the doors open? Come on, guys. Oh, it's only me. Huh. All right, let's go down here. Zip. And Zippy is back with the Helix and a brand new day on Ignis. By the way, this is Ignis. Ignis is for Pyro, definitely the place to go if you want Corrundum. Okay, let's see. So 24k, my search is gone already. So let's see how far we get with the things. We are a bit far away, actually. Nah, too far away. So we can try to close in a bit and then it might be possible. Or I put the other module on to this one and do actually search and stampede onto the main laser. Because they are stackable right now. They haven't stacked before, which is quite cool. For me, still quite a place to expand and to get and to learn into. Okay, so we had 55, so we're closing in about here. Yeah, that's the other downside of the Helix. Side of his power, the reach is not as far, and so that you have the intensity that you actually want, you need to go really close, which then means if you blow this thing up, that's going to be very impactful for your ship. And we have a continuum block here, so let's see where it goes. Yeah, without the search, no chance. Good. So we figured that. And this is a lot too much information here. So. Okay. Well then, we're gonna leave that part and we're already on the way back to the refinery then. And drop out the first round of Corrundum and some Terranite. A little bit of gold. And we're out of here. I thought it's gonna be sunrise, but it was sunset. Well, that's okay. Does someone give me a proper OM here? Yeah, it offers me the same. Ah, no, there it is. Now it's visible, actually. Okay, That's a bit of a jump to get there. Let's turn on some music as we are. That might be a bit loud. I hope that's going to work together with the talking. I would say so, but let me know if the change is too big. Okay, 45 over to one of the 5 different refineries we have here in Pyro, which is pretty amazing that we have so many different refineries. But I still try to get a central one, because if we then in the end going for the contract that we want to run with, which is the resources large one, that's really large. But that's a different one. That's tin and pressurized ice to move. Well, it's not as big actually, but it's one actually to do. Still figuring out where to get. I found tin on actually on Ignis. I found tin. And the pressurized ice, I haven't found any so far. But we are here for the, well, actually, for the copper corundum runs, you see like 100 SU each. It gives you 3 millions. These supply or die missions pay really well. Even a very small one of 6 SU of tin and 6 of pressurized ice gives you 790 Ks. So that's brutally effectful. No, that was actually the one I want to do. 334 copper and corundum. That's 13 millions. That sounds really good. Okay, we did today with our whole org a salvage mission where we did the 600 in total 600 SUs. It was 400 construction materials and 200 recycled material composites that we did with a crew of 5 and 2 reclaimers. We had fun. It was challenging, definitely, because there is quite a thing that needs to be done to coming around and doing this, because even if the reclaimer is for quite a while in the game, it can be challenging to deal with it. Especially the unloading because at some point at certain things, it just doesn't seem that it is like 100% optimized to this whole gameplay where we're supposed to unload the stuff manually. So it can be challenging putting the stuff, the things into the especially out of the reclaimer in the end. But that's all part of it. And so we arrive here in Bloom. An amazing time to see, and we still have time because the cooldown of the quantum drive in this ship is slow. Yeah, still cooling down. This happens. It happens sometimes when you quantum in outside perspective and come out of quantum drive, that then your sticks do not work for a moment, and that what just happened now. What? They're still not working. So what's going on? That's a bad location to get stuck on that. Huh. Right, if you turn off the ship's engine, no wonder you can't fly in any direction. I did not realize that I actually did that, but I somehow I must have done it. Otherwise, the ship's engine would have still be on its way. Yeah, things that happened on a normal day out in the woods. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm used to have my large hangar here, my main hangar, so yeah, it's one of those. It's not the vertical entrance that I expected. Yeah, we're creatures of habit, aren't we? Okie dokie, let's get into these situations. Slow down. Do we have the gears down? Yes. Oops, that was too early. And drop. No reducking. Right, let's get out of here. A lot of people do this as well without mining, so you can do this the supply mission that I'm actually intending to do here by just buying the materials. Many people buy it over instant, so especially corundum and copper is not as difficult to get. Of course, at the present moment, quite a lot of people are... Whoa, frame drop. quite a lot of people are actually doing this and just buying the materials. So you have quite an investment to do, but you still make good amounts of money if you successfully load them. So we choose the mole, we set up the work order, we want corundum, the gold, the tungsten, no, tungsten we don't want. Yep, and then of course we use zinc solventation, still takes the longest, but it's what we want to have. Corundum, gold, terranite. The quotas, okay, that's 41 SE of corundum. We will make out of this 10,000 investment, 68 hours. Let's let it roll. All right, 68 hours. That's a long time. Not as long as the state of the alpha of the game. Ha 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 ha. Sure. No. Let's not get. Oh, yeah. Well, 68 hours to. What's first complete? The refining or the game? Who knows the answer? Write it in chat. Nah. I hope I get an elevator. Oh, maybe the game is now annoyed on me and doesn't like me anymore and doesn't give me any elevators. Because remember, the game is listening to us. Seriously? Yeah, as I said, see, yeah, don't do jokes. It will come back at you. This game is alive. Oh no. It tries to trick you. That's what it does. The question is it in StarCitizen? Is it she StarCitizen or the he StarCitizen? Is it a her game or a his game? Him game? Now we have currently, it seems to have slight these things that are going on here, but I assume that the desync will be over soon and the service will recover. That's what they do most of the time. And it has a very good success. Oh, yeah, I still haven't tried. I brought a oh, there you go. Well, you might not want to get out. Oh, hello, a hanger. We're not wanting to step into a black hole. There you go. Huh? Okay, I'm on a... Hey. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I see. Never, don't tease the game. Yeah, but you see now the whole inventory and datas are playing mad at the present moment, so... We might need to switch servers. Let's see what's going on. We have... That was movements. Okay, we have... We have an elevator. Okay, so where I'm supposed to... Yeah, I want to go into my hangar. Please, dear game, let me into my hangar. Ah, there you go. That looks better. Okay. On a quick, let's get the ship out. And get away from here. Okay. While we are waiting for the game, so the amount of improvements that has happened from 4 to 4.1 to 4.2 is actually very, very good. We see how all the loading screens has been fastened up. There's a lot of performance that is going on that is a lot better, and other stuff that works quite well. With the new machines coming in, there's more content to do, more things to do. There is still that all those high-end materials, high-end components that we would like to have in our ships, they are out of the store, so you still cannot buy them. So if you want or need A-grade military component, you have to hunt for them. You do contested zones, you get your comp boards, and you do those. I think I made a video with our SSLF crew doing that, doing the whole session through it. It's quite a thing, these contested zones, but they're fun, challenging, especially when other players show up. You need to be very ready and vigilant while doing it, because they will just approach and try to take your comp boards away and everything. So, but we had a couple of good runs. I think I've been part of 3 runs when it comes to that. Others made a lot more runs. We had a lot of components to deal and to play with. Good military grade, stealth grade components. So quite a big amount of people that could outfit their Firebirds to fantastic, as we call them, Turok Maktos, you know, the last shadows you ever seen. And the hunting they were able to do with this Firebird that is fully stealthed was absolutely amazing. So, oh, what's going on? What? How? Why? Okay, now the question is Corrundum or copper? I think just away from here for now, because obviously I'm what? Pyro 5. Pyro 5. It's a game. I don't want to be too much of a target here, so let's move away from it. Okie dokie. Yeah, we do another Corrundum run down on Pyro 5. So this is quite a transition that we need to do, 51 gigameters. I'll be back with you guys shortly because I need to grab a drink. So here I am back with my drink that I actually want for, and we want to go to Ignis for the Corrundum. I really would like to have some. We go Ashland, even if it's no, it's Headhunters actually. Well, Ashland is just a starting point, of course. There's nothing really I need to do there. But we wanna have daylight. I still like daylight mining. And that's what we're gonna do. Ashi. There you go. So this was one of the spots for the components salvaging. Copier was even better because you could get the people would sell drugs there, so every now and then you could take the drugs of them away. Some fun things with when I've been there with my character, my MPUV, so I could tractor their stuff just off their pad, so they put it on the elevator and I jumped ahead with my MPUV and would grab the things. Yeah, that was cool. Okay, so new scenery. Pyro 5 is it's one of my absolute favorite locations to hang around in, because of the many other planets that are right around it. So okay, let's see. Can we please have 4,900? This is the signature that we get here. So this is to assume as soon as you have a signature number over a point, it's not animals. So animals don't do a signature. So that's a thing here. Oh wow, there's a couple of different ones. It's a Hadanite one. Of course, yeah, that's the other thing that it can be. So this is a 9920 signature we're having here. That might be interesting. Could be as well, because we have quite a good Ignis as well, very good for our dear ROC miners. Yeah, that's again. It's gonna be here. Yeah, Hadanites. You see the amounts of Hadanites we have here. Hadanite is a thing in Ignis. So Ignis. So if you wanna go for it, yeah. If you want to do ROC mining, do it on Ignis. I can recommend that. So we follow one bearing. I suggest we go 0 so we don't have the sun straight in our face. And we still have some things. So advanced HUD. Every now and then using advanced HUD to get an overview on what's going on here is useful. Hitting off to quantum mode to have a bit more of speed. It doesn't make that much of a difference here. No, it actually makes a big difference here. It's depending on the planets, and then the difference of flying in nav mode or quantum is not as big. We got a bit high, a bit too excited about all. Sorry, drinking with the head tracker, the eye tracker, head tracker running makes it not easier. So what do we got here? These are some desert grazers. Oh. That was before I got it like this. I didn't bump in anything, so I wouldn't do that, of course. Signature 4340. That sounds very much like gems. So again, ROC situation that we're heading to. Of course, we're still gonna check it out. Usually, you know, when it's now, if it's below 1,000, not changing to a marker, then you can be for sure it's actually gems. We have here a 14,560 signature. We definitely want to follow up on that. That will be interesting. So out of if a 14,500 is a gem, well, I would be very surprised. But yeah, I mean, it's StarCitizen. Yeah, you see, that's the difference. So we have quite a deposit, and that's again a good reason why to do this in Pyro, because to have 2, 4, 6, 8, you can have up to 15 or 16 of the rocks in Pyro. So that's more in Stanton. You have maximum 10, so you can have more of things. Okay, so as we need to skin, we need to sit the ships quite above this little roundabout. There so many times just so nicely situated with a half circle, so you really can do it good and well with one thing. If you want to slide down the ladder, remember to hold shift. Speeds up the process. Okay, let's have a look. Good. That was a lucky positioning. I think I can reach all of them. Okay, 68% corundum, 3.2 mass. I hope I have a good tooth. It's all very small rocks. They look big, but they're not. Okay, that's a 19k rocks. We have Terranite and corundum in that one, so that's quite for sure going to be our friend here. It says impossible, but I don't believe that for now. That's this. We can just absorb this one. This is up. What do you get? What are you doing? Agricium, corundum. Well, if we can have Terranite with it, we're not going for the Agricium. Bexalite, corundum. Yeah, very small rocks. It's fascinating. Corundum, hephaestonite. Yeah, I don't want to fill up with hephaestonite. Okay. Let's see where that goes. We're slightly out of optimal, so let's... Whoa. Okay. I was surprised how much that surge kicks in here. That's why we're having it. Uh-oh. A little boom. A little boom on the side. But just a little one. Okay. Oh, it's some of them. Well, wait. We need to do subcracks again. Yes, on all of them. Okay, so this time we're going to use the Hofstede for that. Always Hofstede or Arbor. Some people prefer the Arbor. Ah, that's so nice. But it cracked really well, this whole thing. That's pretty good. I say yes to that rock. Good rock. Well done, rock. Hello. Hey Loon, how you doing? Yeah, good to see they no longer explode like a size 10. Yeah, it got better again with the mining. So they haven't put a lot of work in it because everything else was in priority as far as I'm concerned, as far as it looked for a very long time. But it got back onto a stage where it is very playable, the whole mining loop, which is really cool. And I mean, with the next mining ships that are in the loop for on the roadmap, they had to do something to get ready on that. And the next, that's why they're not exploding like mad. It was not a volatile can I say it? Not volatile material that we're working with, so that makes a difference too. So Loon, you're saying I might need to pick up something on my list with LTI to get my prospector back since I swapped it too early. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I had as well the prospector on this from an LTI token. I upgraded the prospector, and then I had some store credits lying around, and with the supply and die event, I actually upgraded here to the mole. So that's what I did just a couple of days, just with the supplier die event coming up, because I was aware that that's just, yeah, the mining will happening. I already tested it in the Evocati and in the PTU, so it was clear I want to do that. And the prospector is really cool, and for many things it just, why is it keep on? Oh, it switches the rock without saying me anything. Huh. Okay. At the prospector, just the amount of stuff that it can bring, it's a difference. I really love the prospector. It's really good. I love the aquarium-like view you have with it. That's like, that's. Oh, come on, man! What are you doing? Ouch. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I know. Yeah. There was a lot of blowing up going on for unobvious reasons. But I think, I mean, Terranite, yeah, we said golden corundum, that makes no sense. But Terranite is technically volatile as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that just can smash into your face if you're not paying attention. But, as I said, the whole thing got more playable again. They started to put some love into the mining loop, which is interesting how long they did not put any love into it. When we think about it, how many people really play this game because of that mining loop, because it's one of the most sophisticated ways of mining that we're having. Even in Elite Dangerous, the mining was very well done, but still this here is far beyond compared to that, at least from my perspective. But maybe other people think so. And it's not about comparing the game or ranting or who's better or what. It's just I played Elite Dangerous many hours, a couple of thousand hours, and so I loved that game as much And I had to change because this one has just a better future, a brighter future than Elite Dangerous, unfortunately. And so let's put that in. I hope this time I'm not going to F it up again. Okie dokie, there we go. Crack. Okay, let's start. Get that stuff up. The bit thing. I need I need Corrundum, but there is so much Terranite. What do? We'll get it all. We get it all. Okie dokie. You never see me play ED again, and I try to give it a shot. Still terrible. Yeah. Look, I had like 15 ships. Now 13 ships fully. I would say fully upgraded. I had my fleet carrier. I decommissioned the fleet carrier because it was no point of putting more all the weekly upkeep costs that I had, and I'm on some scale I'm still hoping that this game gets somewhere, but it won't. Yeah, it won't. And it's beautifully made. There's massive scale, the whole thing. That's the beauty of it, but yeah, it's just too shallow. It's just too shallow. And that's a weird rock it has. Doesn't get 100. This rock doesn't give 100% to get it. Okay. We have here. Yeah, we take this. Don't want the inert. That's a lot of Corrundum. You didn't hear anything? Oh, you lost power. Okay. Well then, is your power back? I hope so. I hope it's just battery issue and not an EMP flaring at your house somewhere, an alien invasion or... That's a lot of inert we got here. %100% Corrundum. Oh, that's a subcrack. I like to subcrack. I like to subcrack. Oh no, I better not start singing. Okay, there we go. Not a subcrack. I saw that you wrote, so I will read you after the crack. Oops. Oh, that was close. Always pushing those edges. All right, let's crack it. It was a flicker. It happens. The area has poor infrastructure. Needs to rework some over lines and substations since the 80s. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, that's a challenge, man. If you actually have shortages on that, but it can happen. It can happen. We have those flickers every now and too, but they're rare. But I observed them that they get more for unknown or unclarified reasons, which is quite interesting considering the year we're in and the possibilities we have as humans. But that's a whole other topic. Well, that's 100% inert. Not gonna take that. And that's 100% Terranite. Of course, we take this too. Oh, another two here. They are hidden away. Sort of hidden away. So yeah, they just this. Luna says they just add new housing and stuff, and they just jump to the old stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why put in the expensive stuff when you can put in the cheap old stuff? Makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so we need to crack this one. Oh no, it's actually the Arbor I'm here. It's not the Hofstad that I mounted. What? Ah, that's why I'm only having two. I wondered why I have only 2 modules slots on this one. And that's the Arbor. Arbor has only 2 modules. It's okay. Anyway, I think I need to fly back to Stanton again to adjust some of this build, because I'm not all happy with it. I think it's good, but not 100%. Oh wait, yeah, that's Corrundum. That's what we want. We are already down to 55 FCU of Corrundum. 100% inert materials. Yay, let's take it. My favorite game loop. Hello, this is, let me read your name. Demon Omnibus in Tenebris. That's a fascinating name. I tell you what my favorite game loop is, but you need to tell me about your name. Damien Omnibus in Tenebris. My favorite game loop in the game. I got very dear onto the component salvaging in 4.0.1. I did a lot of that, and I thought it very interesting, the combination of stalking, hunting, and getting these materials out of the ships, and the PvP that occurred, the combat that was needed against the NPCs. So there was a lot of things at the same time you could do. So I was really happy about that game loop in the last one. Yeah, I like the game loop of mining. I like bunkers. I like the There's many things I like. It's not like that I'm not that much on just doing one thing, because I don't like to grind. Specifically on only one thing, so I do different things. So I try not to run one things over and over again. That's not interesting. I like the contested zones, going out with our org, doing that. This afternoon we did the big salvaging missions for 24 millions. Was an operation with 6 people. We were out with the reclaimer and we salvaged hammerheads and stuff. So many different things to do, and I think it's worth really to go for the many things you can do. Exploring, I love just flying around and looking at stuff, finding new things, checking out the caves, especially the caves that are inhabited right now. I think they are very interesting as well. Demon to all shadows. I'm waiting for hacking and espionage coming into the game. My MSR is called Spectre 2. Watching you. I like it. I like Latin. That's good. I have no ship that I could name at the present moment, because my big ships are all loners from even bigger ships, and I can't name the loners. Oh, I think we're full. We are full. Ah! What are we doing? Okay, we're full. We need to go home. Well, then let's do that. Clean up. Demons to all in shadows. Spectre 2. I would call my ship Spectras. Looking again. That's actually the root word of respect. Spectras. Spectres. Watching you. Yes, the espionage, the whole data running, and all this. I mean, my terrapin. I have both terrapins, the medpin and the conventional terrapin. I'm looking very much forward to do this part of the game. It's gonna be very, very interesting to do that and to see what we can do with this. It's gonna be fun, all the scanning. It's good. Thank you for liking my videos. That's good to hear, because I like doing them, and I'm happy when what I like to do is actually useful for other people and they want to see it. Yeah, the terrapin is so freaking awesome. The looks from it, how it looks weird, sort of, this turtle-shaped like thing, and it flies well. I would like if the cabin would be a little bit different, but it's at the same time, it gives it its special look, so it's good. So we're heading back to Orbituary to where I deposit and refine the ore. That's a big going. That's the thing in Pyro here. We have huge distances to go. Of course, there would be closer places to drop out the ore here. But as I want to drop out both at the same time, refine it at the same time, and for the copper we are going for monox, I choose to have a refinery more in the center. The terrapin needs a fridge. Yes, it needs a fridge. That totally true. And the medpin, the medical terrapin, needs a gun rack. It misses a gun rack. I'm very happy that the original terrapin has a gun rack, but that the other doesn't have one. I don't think that is a good thing, that it is that way. But it's okay. I still love it. And a coffee machine. Every ship needs a coffee machine. Yeah, maybe the Gyrac might be come back to the medpin. That would be fun. Coffee machines. Everybody loves coffee machines. And they fixed as well that when it switches from one server to the other region, that you drop out of Quantum Drive. Oh, that was such pushing moments all the time when this is happening. So we can't, well, I can't enough appreciate what's been done in the game from the devs over and over again, even if we have very, very challenging moments every now and then. But still, whenever the stuff is fixed and it gets even more playable, and we, again, at least at the present moment, it seems like we have another big leap in making this game a lot more playable. I'm just very appreciating that this is actually happening. So this is a shout out. Keep on doing what you're doing and even more. Okay, 1 gigameters and we're at Bloom. Getting ready for the next jump and a massive cooldown on this Quantum Drive. I miss the XL1 so much. Is there a life without XL1? Yes, but it's a slow life. Not low life, but slow life. Okay. $900 to Arbitrary. Need to wait for the cooldown to happen. And let's go. Okay, here we are. How often I'm streaming? When I have the time. So that is a lot less than I would love, but I have a real life that needs my attention, and I really would like to have a schedule or something, but I can't do that with family and work and all this stuff that is as well going on. But I try to stream more extensively at least once per month, because there is this one weekend where I can really choose what I want to do. And that's what's going to happen then every now and then, that I just put out the stream. And the other thing is I really want to sort of have a topic for streaming. So I would like to show or to have people that people can witness a game loop or something new that's in the game that works, and or that we can explore together. So even this, before I start streaming, I just explore a bit and see how things are working, because I don't want to stream and then suddenly we just run into situations where just stuff is not in the groove that we actually would like to have it. So there is always this part of involved that I'm trying to prepare things onto a scale that it's enjoyable and fun to be part of, and to witness what we're going to do, as this one right here that obviously seems to work really well. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, as I said, when I'm down for it and I see I have enough time, that's the other thing. I want the stream to have a certain extent, so I don't want to do like 1 hour streams. Well, it depends on the topic. Some topics are easier or better to do with a stream than with a video. So then I would even start it up for a shorter one, but I like to have a bit of longer streams, and as well. Oh, I didn't want to go out here. To make sure that they are not getting interrupted with my son's needing something. He's young, but right now he's not here, so I have the possibility that I actually can do some stuff. But you'll see, I do streaming. Yeah, I used to stream on Twitch. I stopped. I didn't like the platform. That's why I changed. I think YouTube is more sustainable because the stuff stays longer, and I have, even if a lot of things are not as well done as on Twitch, I still consider it a way better platform than Twitch. That's why I'm here and not there. Or respectively, I push this channel than the other one. Refinery. Let's see how willing the elevators are this time. Last time the elevators were cheeky. It's better. The frame drops are not as intensive as last time. Last time we had frame drops below 10. Now it's good. Yeah, it keeps. Yeah, there was just a server hiccup we had last time when we came down here, and it was just we were at the wrong time at the wrong place. So, and Omnibus in Tetris. I really like that name. Preferred as well. Twitch gets complicated to use. Not a good UI. Yeah, I stopped using Twitch, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And then every now and then I did something on it, but it was like, yeah, seems like I missed the thing on that to dive into it and stay with it. So I lost connection to that totally, and I was already not fond of it. Okay, so that's and I don't get a quote. Yes, 475 hours. Good, go for it. Work order accepted. Okay, I never like when this stays. Okay. Yes, 2 work orders. Thanks. Thank you, game. Always be nice to the game. And yeah, that's the other thing for Twitch. You need to be way more regular on it as I can. So as the storage possibility that I have on YouTube are not as good here, as good on Twitch. Or different, or just laid out for a different thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like with the many things. Everybody needs to go where they feel comfortable, best home, and work with it. Twitch has upsides when it comes to all this stuff you can add and stream elements and blah 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 and all the many things you can add to play around with, and yeah, they're fun. I tried those stuff and I figured I'd just like to have. You need to see what's going on. It's not as important that you see me. I have this on Twitch as well. I usually have a camera that you can see me. I don't think that's that important. I see myself as a narrator to the whole thing we're doing, and it's less about of who I am or what. I have some videos where you see me when I make statements or say something that I consider relevant, that I want to show my face. It's not the problem that I don't want to show my face, but I think it's just not needed, not as important. But again, it depends. Every now and then I have my camera and my face on the stream as well. But in the end, it's StarCitizen, and this is me. See that guy. Here. This one. Hello. Exactly, and this can do. Yeah. No pictures. No. Okay, let's put that helmet back on, otherwise we're getting in. You think the face and the voice don't match? Okay. I mean, of my actual face or of my character's face? I took out the wrong ship. That's the raft. I just wondered, why is the elevator not there? Okay, let's store that one. Let's grab the other one out. Where is it? That's what we need. Hey, Brent. There isn't a Twitch app on Roku Smart TV. I watch on a television while doing other things on my PC. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. So you can connect that. I don't know. Is the image good on a television of my stream? I haven't saw my stream on a television, so I don't know. I'm curious. And Matthew Lewis, hello, hi Matthew. The planets and the moons in the game are so tiny. Yeah, they are a sixth. I think a sixth of the size of the actual size. So that's one of the main things they made difference to Elite Dangerous, that the planets are smaller, which makes them more accessible for a game. Okay, if you upload your live stream as a VOD, I do prefer the long form. Okay. Yeah. Ah, okay. The other streamers didn't match the face that there was. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. I mean, you can do a lot of things with the microphone as well to change your voice, that you sound more different or I don't know, sonar if your voice is too squeaky or so. So that makes a change of that. Okay, so we have now around 130 corundum in the end, and we still need another 250, and then we need the same amount of copper if I want to do the 23 million mission, or 24 million or 13 million. I don't remember how many millions it's gonna be. Yeah, my 20% coupon code isn't working. Good to see you, cheese. Are you sure that it's not working? I mean, that's a weird question, I know. Obviously, you're not sure, otherwise you wouldn't send a ticket. But sometimes it really helps to just change the thing. So, for those who not knowing, we want to do not this one, but this one. Yeah, the 13 million things. So we create 334 copper and 334 of corundum, and then we drop off this 30 million contracts here. Okay, I was gonna drop $80 on an upgrade with the coupon from Fury LX to Prospector. Okay. I'm not sure whether it works as well on upgrades. Oh yeah, I would have a coupon too. Oh, I keep on forgetting about my coupons. Le coupon. No, I'm not French, not at all, but I speak French. Yeah, CIG will know. I tried it on a paint, armor pack, standalone ship, gun, pack. Oh, okay, good. So it's really, well, then it has an issue. And then it's good to talk to them. They will fix it. They're very forthcoming. Okay, so Pyro 5 sets. Please give me what? It's so dangerous in this blurred vision of the quantum map and flying forward. Lord Belthathor is in approach, and we're gone. Bye bye. Jump. Okay, again, back into space. down to Pyro 5. Hunting for our next 200 Corrundum. So, Zone 187 says, yeah, it is the first year from 2023 I never used, and as a result never got from 24 because you can only have one in your asset at the time, so I wanted to use it before. Oh, I wasn't aware that you can only have one, so I have the same issue because I keep forgetting that I have one. Oh, crap. Thank you for letting me know. I just learned something. So the coupons need to be used in a year, otherwise you don't get your next one because you can only have one of them in your inventory. That's a good information, Loon. Appreciate it. Thank you. I was not aware of that. Not at all. This is gonna, I just write it down. This is gonna get a marker in this stream. So learning about that. Somebody's reaching me on. Oh. Hello. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I remember now as I see we already had a conversation. So good to read to you again. I didn't realize that you are the loon that I already know. So welcome in. Again. Okay, we are arriving on Pyro 5. Planetary alert, 1.5 gigs. And we want to go to Ignis. We set course. Ignis 403. And we are ranting 4. We started Ash before, so we go Ash again. Ash worked really well. Okay, and now a half a year cooldown of my quantum drive. Yeah, I heard the beep of Discord and said, okay, I need to check who that is. It might be important. And it was you. Okay. Pyro 5 is so bright. And hot. And I love the seamless start into quantum drive. It's just super. And we're already there. All right. Ashland, we're coming. So last time we went for bearing 0, so we go in a different direction this time. Okay, so we have 80 here, so let's push it over here. So bearing is 180. Let's go into a little bit more rocky area here. Oh. Wait, so I'm way too fast. Okay, now these are gems. And quasi-grey search the desert, kinda. Okay, what do we have here? Ah, that might be good. Igneous deposits, but not a big one. Haven't checked the... Oh, it's a single rock. I haven't seen that for a while. I saw the shadow of my ship and I got scared of it. Oh, that's a big one. That was me shooting. Shooting for no reason. Okay, size it up. Okay. Coupled mode in. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Pull up. Well, that's DCS. DSC. One or the other. Terrain. Terrain. It stuck in the head. Okay. So what do we have? Terranite, corundum, things. Yeah. Ah. Whoa! That was a bit of an overshoot here. I thought there was a little bit of desync happening. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. But that's the good thing on these low tier materials. They're just a lot more forgiving than other stuff. And now because of a micro. Good. So you have it. Good, substracts will be needed, as it seems. Oh no, they're good. Haha, nice. Ups. Okay, what do we have? A lot of inert materials. More inert materials. So, Loon, that's me on average AT, strafing runs and dive attacks on incoming landing craft and skimmers trying to get the dragonflies and such. Yeah. This one needs a subcrack. That's gonna be a rough one with the helix. But I think I'm too lazy to get out of the chair. Yes, we did it. Not needed to get out of the chair. It was close. I mean, I had 2 overshoots, but they got rebalanced. I'm very happy with the amount of Terranite here in Ignis. That's really, really impressive. Or maybe it's just because I'm not really looking for it. I want different stuff, so that's why it comes in an overflow. Okay. For a single rock, that was pretty cool. Usually single rocks are either way too big, way too low, way too small, or just not really the big use for it. So oh. That's dangerous. There is a possibility you fall out of... Well, I don't know. I hope they fixed it, but... Come on, what's happening here? There's a chance that you fall from this ladder through your ship. And then your mining excursion is... gone. Well, Leon, you gotta go do some stuff around here. Hey, I have appreciated reading you and now remembering again who you are. That's really cool. Good to see you again. Have some good times out on doing whatever needs to be done. See you around 07. See you in the verse. So 4-3 signature, that's gems, 4,340. We saw that a lot. That's a 12,000 signature. We're definitely going after this one. Ah. Oh, 7. Yep, that looks like a good set of boulders to check out. Ah, no, really? Oh, it's I read grazers because from just the first 2 letters, but no, it's not grazers, it's things. Oh, silly me. You can do the reading from the pilot seat. There was a time where you couldn't do it, and now they can do it again, and I didn't realize it until now. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for giving that back, or at least me figuring it out that it's back. It might be in even longer. But just turn to mining mode in your cockpit seat, and then you're there. But no corundum in that one. But again, if you would be on the hunt for Terranite, that would be a good one. Terranites. That's a 15k signature, but these are these 3 boulders here, so 3 locations. So that's... Oh. It looks like if some stuff is already broken, so it could be that we already been here. Or someone else. No. This is a massive location of... This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16... what? No, it's the maximum amount of boulders we're seeing here. These are 15 boulders. That's the maximum you can get in Pyro. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's scan. What we got here? Really? Sometimes it actually helps to shoot at the rocks if they're unscannable, and such the holy grail of mining we found here, and now the boulders are not scannable. So thank you so much. This game. Now it is. Now it popped in. Okay, we had a desync. But you see, so far, yeah, there it is. So far, things happens like this. You could just go on and forget about this beautiful holy grail that you found here. And now it just takes a moment and you're good. And you can go on. But this is an aluminium patch. There's continuum in that. 21%. Nice. What's the size of the rock? It's a 19K rock. How much we have? 37. I'm really not that much about the continuum, about the money of it. It's really about getting this. I want to do that mission. So I'm not that much interested in running for continuum at the present moment, which sounds very weird, I assume, because you get 25K per SU, but it's a small rock. It's a 19K mass. It's not small. That's not true, actually. With 21% of continuum, so there will be a lot of filler materials going with it, because it's still the way you need to have above 40%. That you have good cracks, like cracks that has a big amount of one material in it, and it's less mixed up like with the other ones. So, and this whole situation here is a laranite aluminium one, so that's good. So what do we have here? More and shield backsalides. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, there's another unknown here with how much? An unknown 4-3. Yeah, that's the very most likely the gems over there. So let's go back for bearing 100 so we don't do circles, and let's head on. Grazers. Oh, the grazers have some updated behavior. So if you go there, just a little side excursion onto the grazers. So if you have them down here and you come closer, well, let's wait till this name is that they still don't run away as you approach them, but when you start shooting them, they start to run. So if you want to, Oh, come on, run. PETA would not be liking the situation. But you see, I shoot in front of them and they change direction. So you can really, we can start, we can do a cowboying, quasi grazing, quasi boying, or however you want to call that. And become egg farmers. And of course you can shoot them and kill them if you want to, but I love animals, especially to eat. And as well, I see them. I like as well to see them move. Okay, so this is the excursion on the little update on the quasi grazers and what they did with it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, there is a 19.5, a 13.5, and an 18.5 signature we're having here. That's pretty 27 and 13. So, well, this could be again another holy grail for mining. As well, it could be that the masses of the rocks that we're approaching are very high, or maybe they're just again a lot of patches together at the same place that we have this occurrence here. With the igneous deposits. And let's start to scan. So again, similar situation. We need to wait a bit, so till it pops in. Yep, and it might be as well that maybe it's no, it works. It's like 20-30 seconds till the stuff is fully spawned in. So that's definitely in the end not how it's supposed to be. But oh, tin. We found tin. Tin is one of the 3 new materials. It's the tier 1 material, so it's not as valuable, but it's tin. It's cool to see it's tin. So we come back for this one for sure. Let's see as well. We got more tin. Okay, there is a lot of tin here. We found a little, well, not a little. Again, it's quite a vast amount of tin. More tin. I need corundum and I find tin. But you can sell tin as well on to one of the stations. So there is one mission that sells tin. Wow, that's a 66k rock with 58% of tin and some gold. It's so interesting how the interest has changed since we have this thing. Is okay. That's actually a good one. A 19k rock with 58 tin and some gold. I'm very much interested, and I really like all the how you call it, sandboxing, and still to see how adding some content to the game changes the sandboxing and the intention and where you need to go for it. It's just a good thing. So it is okay. That's a very small window here. It just helps to have this content added, have this missions in. I think that this is very relevant to the game, no matter how much we want to do I think that's 58% of tin. These are going to be good cracks. 60, that's 29 character. That's on the upper scale of I'm able to do, because I don't have a search and a stampede. I only have a stampede on this one. So okay. So where was then my favorite tin rock? I think it was this one or that one or this one. That's a 36k rock. This one was 60. That was too big. That's 43. That's as well too big. But what I have here, spec here, was it that one? That's 29. That's a small one. It's okay. It's gonna be you. Okay, how close are we? 49 meters. Okay, good. We have coupled on stabilizing the ship. Let's get out. Still technically on the hunt for corundum and copper, but of course if we find tin we grab tin, because there are other priority missions right now where you can as well hand in the tin together with pressurized ice. I haven't found any pressurized ice yet in the game. I assume they are out in the asteroids and I didn't been there as much yet. So how close? Oh, we're a bit too close into optimal. I can live with that. Okay, search. And here he comes. That was a little bit too much. Search. Seconds. Up, 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 up. Get in. I don't think I have that many searches left, so... Do you work? Search. Ah, come on. No. Oh, that was too much. Take some damage on that, but we survived. Lucky one. Okay, but this is gonna be a whole bunch of sub cracks, I assume. Yes. Now this one we actually can take. See what's in it. 100% tin. We take that. 8 SU of tin. Great. That's a sub crack. Back here. What are you? Sub crack, yes or no? Nope. Another 100% of tin. That's Laranite. I don't really want Laranite. Okay, but to do this, we need to switch lasers. We really need. Yeah, I don't mind if you fall off. That's actually good. Getting out of the way. So we want to have those two tins. Here, I need to switch to the arbor. That's what we're going to do. Something happened. Is that a ladder? Helmet check. Do I wear a helmet? Yep. Okay. Okay. That's subcrack here. Oh wow, look at this beautiful window we're having here. That's Arbor 2 with Rigger and a search actually on it. But I think I can remove the search from this one. And put something, another Rigger on it. Would make more sense. Okay, and this is the 100% tin we want to hit. Okay, extract. That was a beautiful crack. So much 100% rocks, that's really adds to the thing. A little bit of inert. That's Laranite, we don't need that. And inert, I think, what? We did it? What's this back here? This looks like... it's this one. Okay, well, there are more rocks to take here. So I was just the first one because we're gonna fill up here with tin. Because even if you take some missions and cannot, because I haven't found the pressurized ice yet, I will. You can do half of the mission and still complete that part of it. So you can submit half of it. That works too. Which is yeah, it's fine that this has been added to that. If you cannot complete the whole delivery, you still can complete parts of it. And I think as well, this is a big adding to the whole situation here. So that was the 8.2. There was a 19. K-Rock, I want to take this one. Was it here? That's 35. That was the first. What? Or did I misread it? Didn't I looked properly through my glasses then? There it is. Oh yeah, tin gold. Ah, the gold. Yeah, of course I knew there was one. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. I just saw I need to hydrate. Oops, that's too close. Ah, no, perfect. We're good. Aha. Okay, 19k rock. We do the helix here with a brutally small window we're having. That's, yeah, I'm gonna take the time. I could push it with the search, but I will just be patient and let it crawl up there, because that needs some precision then with a millimeter line of mining. So I don't want to overshoot it with a search. Okay, stabilizing is at 80, 81. Okay, stabilizing at 83%. Filling that little gap. Oh, come on. Here you have 84 then. What? 85? And a little bit of red. Just a little. Let's see. Gold and tin. That's a lot of inert here. Let's skip that for now. Oh, this is a sub. It's a sub crack. Okay. Gold, tin. 6 SCU. Almost close to full. That's a lot of gold, a lot of tin. Almost 6 SCUs. We are up on 87. Gonna be a full load again. Nice, 70% tin. And we're full. Okay. It's just amazing how stable the FPS are. Of course, I mean, there's not a lot of other players around. This is always obviously beneficial for frame rates in a MMO. But still, I mean, that solo runs like this are as enjoyable as they are. That's just something to appreciate as well. It's cool that it works, so... On the way to Arbitrary, 51 gigameters. As soon as we're out of atmosphere, and we are. And it's time for me to grab another drink. be back with you in a moment. Just trying to give you a nice view of the world here. I'll be back in a sec. And oh, I'm back just as we arrive. That's good. Let's witness the cooldown. As we head over to Orbituary to unload our mole. Still the aim is to get a bit over 330 copper and corundum to do the 30 million supply mission of the supply or die run. And we just found a big amount of tin, which we are not gonna leave out because there are as well tin deliveries you can do together with I was just seeing that other player here. The tin mission is together with pressurized ice. I have an orientation issue right now. It's the station. And I think we are on. Yeah, we are on the downside station right now. Yeah, now I see the The antennas show down, so that's where Luke Skywalker can hang on to it. And for those who are looking for the pad, the landing pad in Orbituary, it's actually below in the center of that circle. It's like where you see the turret, it's like right there. There is the landing pad in case you ever in search of it. Took me a while to find it. In the end, well, I didn't find it. A friend actually showed me. Nah, I didn't found it without being told where it is, because it's, yeah, I just was never looking there. I turned off coupled, that's the whole thing. And of course, restart. Ah, we took some damage. Ah, I still hasn't used the SRT. Yeah, I really want to need to test it. Well, first we need to drink. That's actually priority at the present moment. That's easily getting forgotten while doing the oh no. Don't put them on the ground, because bottles still have the ability to blow up your ship. No. Doesn't let me pick it up. Okay, well, either it's desync or something else. Okay, let's go to refinery and drop that stuff. I look forward when we have the janitor missions in game and we can do the cleaning here of all this pyro. Oh, I have no drinks with me. That's really not good. It's really not good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to try, the SRT, because the SRT is not working since, oh, I don't know how many patches. It says shields, that's good. So it does something. Good. So it seems like they started to, because so far it didn't even say shield or something on it. It just said, well, basically it said no. Gonna try that later on without a shield and see what happens there, because I think this tool is quite cool. Even if, yeah, I mean, what do you want to repair with it? It's not like that. The few canisters you can fill first with salvage materials, and then afterwards you can use the salvage materials to repair stuff. But I think the idea of it is just very cool. This handheld ship repair tool And it's okay. We have again. Yeah. Oh, it stabilizes so fast as we get in here. Okay, next refining job. Things we want: corundum, tin, gold, terranite, and the rest we shoot into the wind. Get the quotes. It's not a 74 hours. Okay, now how much corundum do I have? 41. Well, yeah, about 41 plus it is 90 plus 20. That was a very bad run here. Yeah, all the good stuff. So, okay, 90. We have about 90 corundum. There's a bit more to go. But that's when they throw other elements at you that are actually useful too. Then yeah, well, you go for those. So, yeah. You cannot just ignore these kind of things. So, this is quite a bit of maths we got together here. Oh wait, I need drinks which I can get from the cargo decks. I didn't brought any over from Stanton. That's wrong. There we are. That's such a trashy place. I always think it is like, ugh. And then you have to buy drinks here. It's like, yes, sure. But what do you want to do? The recycled water is definitely not worth a try. And by the way, you don't have to buy this water. When you go to derelict outposts especially, and just walk around a little bit, you lose so many of them of all the different colors. So you don't have only the yellow flavored one. So there is other kinds of cruise you could use. I mean, they're cheap anyways, but if I like to explore those outposts and just see how they're located, what's possible to do there. So it's worth to go. And on the side, find a couple of boxes as well. The special loot boxes, the blue, red, and the yellow ones. So that's fun to do. Sometimes there is a little riddle or trick to go around to be out there, and yeah, to me it's just as well just a beautiful way to just enjoy the game and relax into the comme le dit le France, dolce fa niente. The sweet doing nothing. I think it's a very nice term, this dolce fa niente. Good. My squeaky chair. I don't know whether you can hear my squeaky chair, but I have a squeaky chair. Because every movement it does something. It's a good chair, but a squeaky chair. No, we have it. Okay. Remember what I forgot? Drinks. Argo elevators are a pain. Most elevators are a pain because they're so painfully slow, but the MISC tack, that one, those elevators, the cargo elevators, they're swift. What the heck am I doing? They're swift as hell. They're just incredibly fast. It's very cool to use those two elevators. So we grab 4 in here. Okay. Yeah, and if you wonder why I brought some mining heads for the tool, I don't know. And the fuses, I don't know. But I think in future, this having some fuses ready in your somewhere in your pants pockets or so, it's just going to be very useful. So I already start bringing them with me. So then I maybe not forgetting them in future. Well, it's not as very awesome or successful theory, but it might be a good way to get into the habit of just doing it and just having it ready. Right, let's get out of here. We stacked up. We have full quantum. We go down again. Ignis. And jump. Yeah, I really need to switch those modules. I actually could do this. I can't do it in Quantum Drive. Could have done it in the hangar. Well, maybe I do it in the next one. That I put a search and a stampede on the helix. That actually makes sense. Yeah, Pyro is huge. Pyro is huge. And it's a scary place for ships with small continuum tanks. Definitely. Because the smaller the tank, desto a smaller quantum drive, you need, well, as less efficient quantum drive you need to put on. But it's definitely worth doing, because the amount of boulders you find in Pyro at one place are just, it's just a lot more than you get in Stanton. It's like always up to 50% more boulders as in Stanton. That's not to underestimate. I mean, we fill up that ship with the materials we're looking here right now for the supply or die event in Pyro. We are filling it with 1 or 2 boulders if we have good boulders, though. But that's not bad, is it? Okie dokie. Ignis, we're coming. Okay, so before we went to Ash, and let's see what's the time situation. Yeah, Ashland's gonna be getting soon. Okay, let's go for Kabir. I need to pay attention there because that's citizens, and I'm not aligned with the citizens, so I just don't fly too close to them. But I definitely wanna do daylight mining. Daylight mining. So Kabir is bearing 80, so let's go bearing 0 then. Oh, so yeah, 340. These are ships. You see the energy. Well, what? That's different. Okay. So these were all the graces then. Okay. Thanks for that information. Okay, let's go back to the original bearing that we wanted to go for. Right between 340 and 0. That's 3,100, as presumably that's some gems. Figure out soon. Yeah, these are gems. They don't show up when you cross 1,000 meters, because the gems appear usually about 500 meters. And boulders, the latest with 1,000. Usually you see them a lot earlier. Okay, that's 339 signatures. This is gonna be gems. That's 27k signature and a 17k. Okay, these twos are what? There are boulders here too. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. So let's see. Can I please have my ship under control? Okay. So we're looking for Corrundum. That's our main task. Another bit less than nice. Okay, so we need to wait a little bit till it spawns in. That usually takes about 10 or 20 seconds till that's done. It can happen. But then we're good with it and can take them. This time it takes a little bit longer, but I trust. So far, they always showed up at some point. And usually when you do the ping and suddenly they are appearing as bluish, then they start to be recognized as what they are. Boulders. Come on. Okay. I am slightly disappointed. Now they came in. There you are. Now we can scan them. Good. You see, waiting is worse doing it. It's worse. It's Stilleron and tin. That's nice. A 33k rock map. If I move Stampede over, I might be able to actually crack that one. We're gonna try. We're gonna move the Stampede. We're gonna move do some adjustments on my layout. Gold and tin. We are here for Corrundum. And now all this good stuff is showing up. How dare it? Gold and tin. 50% and 40%. That's a very good rock. The question is the mass. I haven't checked the mass. 38. Well, maybe. Reccite still around tin. Gold and tin. Reccite and tin. Reccite is not as interesting anymore as it used to be. It's still definitely tier 3 aura, but it lost about 1,500 of its price. So there's Terranite. Terranite is good, but yeah. Out of them, there is a Riccite. Okay, I haven't seen any Riccite so far, so that's quite a thing for me. I haven't mined any Riccite until now. Cool, and that's 5k. Yeah, it's a small rock. It's a 5k rock. But let's just inhale this one shortly because I don't need to search it again. Let's absorb that one. I need to place it sideways so we have the thing because we want to take it with the arbor actually. Let's see how precise I place the ship. Okay. We're a bit close. Just a tiny bit too close, but that's okay. The resistance is quite high with 67%. I have a search here that I could use. Let's see how it moves. Oh. What the heck? Okay, adding search. What the heck's going on? I cannot charge the search. Well, it goes up, but really slowly, so let me just... Oh. I just need to check my keybinds, what's going on here, why the search is not moving. It should, actually. Mining, so... Yes! Yeah, that's the right one. Weird. Okay, sorry for that excursion into my settings. Yeah, we're gonna stop that. I go back into the helix then. If this one does silly, can bring out the bigger guns, that's no problem. We have that here. We can do that. Yeah, I was wearing my helmet. It made weird choking sounds, so that's why I got this skip before, because it sounded like that I forgot to put on the helmet, but I was very sure that I actually put it on. So it's still a game. Okay. Oops. Yeah, that's the issue here. I thought so. Well. Ooh. We're gonna do it. So we have it. 30 is like the 0 point and 32 is moving it. There's a window of 1 millimeter. Okay, we're in it. To get out of the red zone. Well, okay. Now, if we need to do any subcracks here, no subcracks needed. Good. See what's going on. Okay, next one. We have some earth mats here. Let's see whether we really want to take those. So this is Riccite, tin, and gold we are putting in here. How that one is. Technically we're looking for corundum, but you know, when you have the stuff in front of you, you don't say no to it. It's a lot of Riccite we got here. Nice. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, have little bit of inert materials with it, but we'll survive it. But this one, yeah, even that one, we'll take it. Yeah. Okay, we are the range for those and for this. Okay, let's move that ship to closer into that. Okay, that boulder is too big. 16k, Pexelite tin. Oh wait, I lost track of where we are. Let's just go back a bit. Yeah. 54. 30. That's 11k. Pexelite. Oh yeah, that's the Stilleron. The other one I really want to have. Okay, we go as well with the arbor on that one. I think that should work this time. Last time we were just a little bit too weak on the arbor for that and a little bit too strong for the helix. But the helix could do it then in the end. I'm really surprised again that this is not working. It's this one. Then we go over for the impact. Laser. Hope I can reach it from here. So impact 2. This that works. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I need to resync this arbor. Obviously it's not as it's supposed to be. So there is a lot of tin here. Tiny amount of I can't get it all. Shit. Oh, maybe it breaks down and we can take it here like this. Yeah, I don't really want the Vexillite. So weird to say that. Vexillite was always like one of the to-go materials. It's still good. But yeah, not as good anymore. That's a good one. It's just gonna grab this one here. Okie dokie. Okay. Next, I'm gonna port unlock those things because and I need to reassemble some of my modules. Because the arbor needs fixing. Okay, port unlock. Why is it not saying that the port is unlocked? That's interesting. This one goes, okay. I will need to look into that. Another moment why it's not telling this. So this is gold tin. Vexillite tin. Ternite tin. That's 54k rock. I need to make a choice now. We go on because I'm in the end. I'm really after the things. Okay, I got the 14.5 signature. But this must, yeah, it's this one, 14,500. We're going for this one and check out what's going on there. Let's see what you are. Nope. There you go. Right. That's fun to do. Okay. 13k corundum. Yes. We are back on what we're actually looking for. And I have still a half ship to fill it up with. Chrysium. %. 83%, yeah, but that's just a micro boulder. Another micro boulder. Well, we're gonna scoop them up anyways, but it's not like the first to jump on. Well then, just it shall begin. But still would like to know what's going on with the port unlock and why it's not doing it. It's weird. I will test it out just on the other one. It's not only not saying it, it is really not doing it. Because technically you can exchange your modules and lasers. But it doesn't want me to do it. Okay. Nice crack. 100% inert material in one of them. 100% corundum right here. %, corundum. Still good. And a lot of inert here. Okay. Oh wait, there's one more. What does it say? 100% corundum. Well, gladly take. So we will simply reload out the modules back in the station then, if it's not working here on the field. Oops. Don't fall out of your ship. And I might then, at another point, even go back to Stanton to change some modules. Because I didn't brought them actually over here, which was now in hindsight not the good idea. Okay, we have 47% corundum. Ah, that's one of those micro rocks, yeah. How much is this one? This is 18k rock. It's terranite and corundum. We do this one. Getting ready for this. Make sure it's coupled. Okay, we're standing. Good, and we're filling up the other 20 SU corundum. So we are ready for the supply. Well, we're not ready yet. There's quite a bit more needed. But we are a step closer to the 13 million mission that we want to take. Okay. Sweet spot is at 48%. It's jumpy, man. That's not fair. My laser's supposed to be my friend. All right, there we go. And a lot of ephastenite here. We try not to take that. Terranite, corundum, ephastenite. Wait for it. Let's check it all. Terranite, ephastenite. Please be a lot of corundum in here. Yes, 80% of corundum. That's a subcrest of force. Yeah. Okay, well, that's a good move. Thank you, Rock. That's why I like Rock. Ha 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 ha. Good, so we got this. Wait, there's another spark down here. Terranite, corundum. -U. I'm lazy, but we should really do this subcrack here. Yeah, see. Do this with the helix is a bit mad, but it swings. Oops, you see that? It blew on me. Okay, let's see where it goes. Oh, come on, it can't be that jumpy, man. It's not fair. Nah. Bastard. No, come on. Oh, no, I fucked up. Okay, well. But luckily it's non-volatile stuff, so. Firstly, we survive it easily. And secondly, it's not. Bye-bye. 97% corundum. Again, a lot of corundum. Oh. Ah, yeah, that's the ephastenite prick. I don't, of course. Okay, that's a Crisium corundum. Backslide Corrundum. It's always when you're on the last 10Ks and you're really focusing on one sense. So what to actually absorb and what to leave behind. So it's always the big thing. Okay, we're full. All right, another big long jump back to orb to drop off the thing and then to realign the loadout. The loadout is okay, and I want to do some adjustments. I have issues with this stairs today, with this ladder. I want to readjust the loadout of the helix. And change the one from the arbor. And then we see where we go with that. The impact loadout I quite like. I think the impact loadout is good. Okay. And we're jumping. Some enjoyable and relaxable music at home. The new scores are quite cool. Well, new. They're not new anymore, but with 4.0, new scores were coming in. And I think they're pretty good. I'm still curious where to get the copper, because technically the copper would be on Monox. But as I was today on Monox, there was just no copper. No copper. No copper at all. Hydrate. Okay, almost there. 1.2 megatons. Or I don't know what the M is actually for the quantum fuels. Megaliters. Okay, approach bloom in 4, 3, 2, 1. In it. Adam. Here we are. CCMMXXIY. This is C 100,000. That's a weird way of writing Roman numbers. But maybe I don't know everything about that anymore. But the biggest one, isn't it? Biggest one first. So CC, but C is 100, M is mille. 100,000 x 4, so it's 202,024. That makes no sense. Well, who knows, but at least not the way I learned it. That's okay. Sometimes we just need to be creative instead of being how things are. Wow. I start to notice it's getting late. I just forgot where my landing gear is and pressed a different button, which is unusual. And we're down. Okay, so we're gonna switch loadout as soon as we putting the materials into the refinery. Upsala. All right. Stilleron. Shall we do the backslide? Well, everything needs to get into C2 anyway, so I've not plenty of space because it's going to be already really crowded if I just do those two. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Oh, Riccite, yes. What we don't need is Fastanite. That's pointless. But everything else, definitely want to have that. Uh-oh, somebody just loaded its gun. Get quotes. 20,000 1 hour. Well, then. Yes. I hope it's the right one. Workload accepted. Backslash random 10 gold turn. Yes. Done. Minus 1. Okay. Okay, 4 workloads done. That sounds pretty decent, does it? Server is pretty stable. I mean, we are now over 3 hours into this stream, and servers run well. We had one bigger hiccup, and well, that's not bad, is it? How is my water levels? Good. Yeah. Okay. So we want to check out here, Mole, Mr. Mole. So we have on the impact, we have Focus Rigger 2 and Rigger 3. On the Arbor, we take off the search. And we put the Focus 3 of this one and add this search. And put the focus onto the Arbor. Does that make sense? No, not really. I would need another rigger on this one here, actually. That's good. This loadout here is quite interesting with the 2 riggers. But anyway, I want to check. Can I just for the science? Sorry. I could put 2 riggers on this one. Yeah, but I don't want that. But I just needed to check. Yes, okay. I definitely need to go back to Stanton to pick up some things because that's not optimal yet. As well, the Helix 2, I would prefer to have a Stampede, and for whatever reasons, I didn't load it that one back when I was over there. But you know how it is. Sometimes you think what you're doing is the best you can do, and then you figure there might be other options on how to do that. And then I'm in full combat outfit. I usually don't mind like this, but after the action we had this afternoon with the whole salvaging we did with our org, we did one of the supplier die runs with the reclaimer. We were like 6 people doing the large mission and handing in a lot of salvage material to Pyro. It was fun, but there we needed to combat because flying all that stuff through Pyro was a bit of a situation. It was fun. It was good. Okay, I assume that's one of the last. Yeah, maybe it's the last run. I'm not sure. It depends. What I still did not found at all is copper. Well, I could just grab another. Well, Let's think about that. I still don't understand why I can't port unlock the ship. It's not letting me doing it. Well, okay, let's just... No. Keybind of keyboard doesn't work. On the stick, keybind doesn't work. I need to confirm that by trying it then as well in another server. But... Okay, let's do... For this round, yeah, let's try. I need the wrong. I need the copper, and copper is on Monox here. Again, if you want to do copper and corundum runs at the same time, if you don't mind doing it in Pyro or Stanton, one of the best places to do is actually Uterp. You have a 34% drop chance for around 30% drop chance for both of those materials. So if you do the supply run. For corundum copper in Stanton, no, in Pyro, you can pick and choose the Uterp to mine it. You do the planetary mining as well. But I just decided to do it in Pyro. It's not as hostile if you stay out of the bigger routes of the many, and of like those PvP haunted places that we're already having on Pyro. Yeah, I'm really curious. This chart of Red Monster Gaming, it's actually, if you want to see, I have some charts as well on my webpage, xwingsx.com, but it's mainly about buying the modules and all this stuff. But he has really good, he made a lot of data mining on where is the biggest amount of which material. They're outdated, they're from the tech preview from Pyro, so they're old. But still, the indication they have, it doesn't seem to change a lot. Aside of what I just didn't found so far, no copper on Monox, and it says it's the best place in Pyro to actually get copper. But again, it can be as well on in which region of a planet you have more or less, or is it more rocky or mountains and all these kind of things. So there is always these many different aspects that actually create those things. So let's go close to Sunset Mesa. We don't want to get there because where is a settlement, there can be players, and we try not to show off our slow ass of the mole to players. Right. Come on, cool down. Okay. Where's when it says Sunset Mesa and there is just no mesa. Just so interesting. Or maybe I just have a different expectations from a mesa. Mesa is a table mountain. And oops, I see. And our signature is just signature. We have a 30k, 49k signature in quantum travel, so it's like we're like a lighthouse. And yeah, still a 30k signature in SCM mode, so hard to hide them all. Or maybe the whole thing is the mesa. Well, I don't know. We don't get any of those unknown pings. That's interesting. Why are we not getting that? Because even all those, this exactly, that's what I want to see. 1800s. Yeah, maybe gems. Maybe not. It's a single one. Okay. Let's see. We had before a single one, and we were very lucky on that one. It was a really good one. Okay. Wow, that's a 44% continuum. That would be really nice, man. If you just take that, that's how much is this? 40% when that's 10 ST of continuum, so that's 250,000 bucks lying ahead of us, which I don't give a crap about right now. Sorry to all those who love continuum. I do love continuum too, but right now I really can't be bothered, and my money situation is it's okay, good. I want to do that mission. I want to get this low level materials like copper and corundum. Okay, that looks much more inviting over here. So obsidian deposits, and quasi grazers. Okay, we have a big one. Who are you? 25k rock, terranite, copper. Copper, that's what we actually want. So that's, we might be able to crack that with the loadout that I'm having. Well, we need to test. Because it's not optimal, but it's good. So the Bora, that's easy. That's we're definitely gonna take this one. It should be doable, the other one, rock. I did that kind of stuff, but I'm out of practice. And the loadout needs to be adapted. 37%, that's a small one. Gold, copper. Terranite, copper, 18k rock. That's easy one. And what are you? Beryl copper 26k. Okay, let's do one after the other. Let's see how we do. Let's see how those actives are stacking. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? I was slightly too overexcited on that. And the other thing I was realizing, the other module seems to be broken. It's okay, let's try that again. Let's consider that a very, very bad start. No, now this module is... No, I can't believe it. But we repaired it. Why is it... I cannot... Ah, there it is. Suddenly the other module kicked in. It's interesting why. Well, I don't know why. Okay, let's try it again. Fail number 2. Okay. So, rock has calmed. 85%. Down to 60. Sweet spot 61. Come on, mate. And in the last moment, I overshot it again. But we cracked it. Okay, at last. Okay. It will be... Okay, I need to move it anyways. And... subcrack. All of them are subcraps. So it's anyway, 10 copper. Get here. Well, let's see. Might be able to do it without switching seat, maybe. To preserve energy. That's a forgiving one. Finally, the copper I haven't found throughout, so I was obviously then just very, very unlucky on my first run on Monarchs with copper, and I just didn't find any. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's inert materials. That's as well not really what we want. So that's the other copper block, and let's see what this is. That's a good copper block too. So let's rock it then. I might need to change seats if this goes on like this. What? Oh, switched rocks. Okay, crack. All right. Okay. Next. Yeah, let's try this one. I'm not sure I wasted a lot of searches on the other rock, but might be a chance that I still can do it. Depends. Definitely worth a try, because that's a lot of corundum in that one. Okay. Not as bad, but yeah. Shoot. Let's see. Okay, how many searches left? Oops. We did it. Nice. That was a proper crack. That's how we want to have it. %7 copper. There will be at least 100% copper. There it is. That's the one we want to go first. That's 30 SU. Oops. Let's see how we subcrack this one. Come on, baby. Crack it up. Yeah, that was a bit too much. No. Okay. So. Okay. Scoop it. Okay, that was a really good copper crack. What we got here? 12%. Nope. And burial is a no. How much no? No burial? No. Many no's. Okay, sub crack. That's gonna be an on and off, but it will work. There you go. Okay. Got confused in the end. It worked. Okay. Shit. Didn't saw it. We're almost full. Okay, another full load. This time 85 SCU of copper. That was a good one. So we're getting on it. Shite. That was a nice crack. Yeah, this time it's just a 27 gigameters. And after depositing that one, I will complete this stream for today. So it's 5 or 10 minutes. There will be another stream tomorrow for sure. Well, tomorrow for my tomorrow. So in a couple of hours, like 6-8 hours, I don't know. And I appreciated all everybody watching, checking in, asking the questions, those who have shared others of their experiences they had, which is always a cool thing to hear what other people do and have and how things turn out for them. Because we're all playing a freaking amazing game that is every now and then incredibly exhausting or annoying. So it's good to hear each other and maybe not only rant about it, but as well see how we got on and what worked. Because we all in the end want this game to run and to see it, because yeah, we just recently talked about it. It's the game in our org, and everybody was just in agreement that yeah, it is the game. The game everybody has been waiting for a very, very long time. And it starts to come into life. This is good. So thanks to all of those who are creating this game and keep on pushing that vision forward. It must be very hard to do that too. Facing all the things that are not working and definitely having great times when stuff is actually working. And a lot of things are working. That's the up. Right. Colonel Gray. Okay. Oh, that's a bit fast, my dear. Okay, we are unloading a full load of copper for the supply and dye events. We want to have a bit more than 330 of copper and corundum, each of them, and make those 13 millions. And the idea is really to mine it all. So there is always as well, if you want to do that mission, to just buy the materials, and even if you buy it, you still make good profit actually. So it's no bad thing just to buy all those mats, but not the same. But definitely just another way of how to do it and enjoying this game. Okay. Oops. Well, we can go out here as well. Just asks me to do so. That cost me 1% of my life. Black hole elevator. If this happens right now, I always just click it again and it will be there. So there is no permanent issue as we used to have. That seems to be fixed. I think there's quite an extensive explanation on what actually in detail CIG made to make that word. That the elevators should be a lot more stable than they used to be, and that's pretty cool. Okay. So these are the now the 5th work order we set up. So 5 work orders within about 4 hours of salvaging. If I would have always focused on the copper and not of all the other stuff, we might have even been faster, but I was just... When I see Stilleron and tin, I cannot just fly by, pass it and Riccite. I can't. There was one load we found Stilleron, tin and Riccite in the run, and yeah, that was just too cool to say, don't worry about it. So this is the last one, 71 SU of copper. We have, so in Corrundum 41, 61, 32, so we got a bit over 100 Corrundum and 71 copper. So we're getting closer to our destiny, to our aim to get that thing going. And yeah, when it comes to that, I will rework that loadout. Well, I will just add this Stampede that I definitely bought. It's lying in. I've been over in Microtech and I bought all the stuff, and it's there. And I put a search on instead of the second, a rigger on the second slot instead of a search. A Stampede, and I definitely going to fix that. That's really thing that I need and I want to do. And so this is the completion of that stream. I appreciate you guys watching and being part of it, as I already said, and I wish you all a very good evening. We were going to do more of that, and I do stream whenever I have the time. I can't make a schedule due to my real life, but when I have the time, I am on here. As soon as I have more stuff for videos that I consider helpful, I drop them out for you guys. And as always, if you have something specific you want to know, just drop me some lines and let me know. And then if I know about it or have no folks that actually know about it, we gladly drop out the video on that. 07 StarCitizen. I wish you a good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are on our beautiful spherical planets.